And good evening, everyone. Surprise! We were meant to be playing Gran Turismo 4 tonight, but as I explained in the community chat, due to the next race taking too long, considering the fact that I'm in work tomorrow, we switched around and we're back with Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 2. For those of you who've never been to this channel before, we like to play games blind, give our reactions and plenty of jokes and banter in the chat box that way. Get your comments in there, I'll do what I can to interact with you all for the remainder of the evening. But as you've been here before, whether you watched me previously losing my mind at charm status last time we played this game was on Friday evening. Actually watch me play all the other Shin Megami Tensei and Persona games, the visual novels like Danganronpa, the Murderous Sonic the Hedgehog, and the weird ones like Doki Doki Literature Club. Or perhaps you were here for the time that I lost my mind to the Crash Bandicoot Quadrilogy and the Sonic Adventure Duology. Either way, a huge welcome back to all of you, and you join me on the surface of the sun. We are on the 5th plane here, and we are in control of Seraph. Those of you who know, that's a fusion of two characters after a wonderfully over-the-top anime sequence that we saw a few streams ago. Good evening to you, meanwhile, Joe Duke, jumping in the chat there. Good evening, I've already said that to you, but I'll say it again. It's my stream, my rules. Now, last time we played this game, we were around about level 63 and struggling. Also, hi to you, Avian Jade. Just seen you jump into the chat box there. Well, I've been busy. Look at the statuses. Look at the levels that we have. And it goes further than that. I've also been unlocking moves. Seraph, look at that skill set. Null death, null physical, null ailment. Gale, on the other hand, has null death and null ailment, and we resist electricity. And Cielo, null's ailments as well. I've managed to get some cover for my weaknesses. This is SMT, you have to cover them. But however, we're not going to start by carrying the game straight on. Because, while I was level grinding, I ran into Jack Frost multiple times. And I got this. You have a high Q. Basically, I answered all his questions. And while I was looking back through the archive footage, something came to my mind. There was a room that said, if you want to see me, obtain the certificate. So I think there's a side quest here, back on the 3rd layer of the sun. And I want to see what's waiting for me. Yes, that's right. We're going sideways. We're not going straight forward. No, no, no. We're moving around. We're changing the game. That's what we're doing here. Now, I'm probably going to need to change my skill set for it, because I get the feeling that if it's Jack Frost and I'm going to meet them, they might try to attack me. So I'm going to have to make some slight changes to my character builds, but I'm not doing it until I find the door. Once I find the door, at that point, I will change things around. Big mistake. We void all ailments. Sorry to say you got that one wrong. Very, very, very wrong indeed. That was possibly overkill, but why not? They're in the way. It's possibly, yeah, that's the thing. I'm thinking it could, it's like, I get the feeling it could be a boss fight with someone like that Avian. So I get the feeling that we're probably going to make a quick state there, just in case I had a glitch. Remember last time we played it, we started getting glitches. So I'm going to make a quick state save purely for that reason. A strange presence can be felt from within the light. Ah, right, yep, this is the room. Okay, give me a second. Just need to make a few changes. So if this is what I think it's going to be, I just need to very quickly... Yep, that's right, fire am. I'm not likely to be able to consume the boss, so I'll put that aside for now. Because I get the feeling this is going to be very much a case of use your strongest moves. And if I'm right, it's going to be one of the frosts, and that will mean that I need to use my most powerful fire spells. ingest, actually. I can get rid of ingest now, think about it. That'll be alright. Meanwhile, don't think you've got fire magic. No, so instead... You've not got ice either, though. That's the problem. You're just going to have to use other backup spells. Oh, I'll tell you what you can do, though, actually. You can be my healer. That's exactly what you can do. You can be my healer. Right. I'm gambling here. Watch it now. Not be immune. Not have a weakness to fire. I get the feeling I'm gonna lose here, but let's find out.
Hee. You really want the certificate, huh? Beautiful. Haha. Wonderful. But I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, I was right.
Why? No reason. Life, ho, is not fair.
Oh, it's natural Jack Frost that's fighting us. Oh, okay. That's a bit of a surprise. Oh, yes. It's its weakness. Fantastic. As he uses ice, I'm going to cover ice off now, just to make sure.
Hey, why are you standing on your heat toes? Oh, I see, ho. You think I'm just a plain old frost? Isn't that right? Yeah, I'm talking to you, hee-ho.
Leave the fourth wall alone. Stop it.
I'm Jack Frost the Magnificent. I'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget. Hee-ho!
I didn't have any Karja effects in the event. Oh, really? Is that all you can do? I might be over-leveled here, people. I might be over-leveled. Not that that's a problem. Either that or this is, like, as you say, Avian, yeah, you think there's going to be some help or something. This seems too simple. Oh, here we go. Megalodon. Oh, wow. Even that was only doing about 100 damage. I'm gonna risk not even healing. I'm gonna be cocky and can get punished for it. Because I decide to be cocky, I'm gonna lose. I know how SMT works. Or not. I get the feeling you're not supposed to fight him in the mid-80s. I think I made that far too easy. Data materialized in front of Seraph. Dekarja Rock appeared. Seraph attained the Dekarja Rock. Awesome. Gale's stats increased. Gale brought something with him. Whatever form I take, you are the one I wish to serve. Received a wild bomb from Gale. Nice. Argiel's stats lowered up, and so did Roland's. Oh, Roland held something out. Data, huh? Then is there any difference between the subject and myself? We got a great chakra. Thank you very much.
Oh, wait a he! That was just a little joke! Don't rush off! Don't be so rude! He-ho! Calm down, ho! Just a joke! From this day forward, you and I are he-homeboys! Psych-ho! Sayonara! Adios! Amiho!
Oh, he ran away. Oh. That was disappointing. Obtained Magatama? That was in Shin Megami Tensei 3. Nocturne Magatama? What the hell's Magatama? Was that giving me a key to fight the Demi-Fiend or something? Magatama? Let me just see if it's in my inventory here. No. Is it a special item? No. Ammo? Oh, wait, is it ammo? With 200 power. Oh, wow. Yes, please, I'll take that. Thank you very much. You can have the dead end. And then you can have the charm shot because you guys were lagging way behind. Yeah, that's right, Bahamo Zero. Check it out. I just beat a random Jack Frost and got ammo. Maggot armor. But essentially what had happened is the Jack Frost asked me questions. I answered them all and got this certificate. And there was a little area in now that said, bring me the certificate. Meanwhile, while I'm here, by the way, I also fought a Parvati and a... Oh, God, what's the enemy called? One of the kind of like lion characters with a sword. Oh, it's going to... Hey, so Parvati gave me a three-headed spear. That's not a Simha, that's it gave me a sword. So I'm wondering if they might also have other bosses that I might have unlocked by getting these items. I've no idea, to be honest. And meanwhile, that's also given me a pass ring. Rings are normally like accessories. What's the pass ring do? Pass ring... I will not expend a turn icon. Well, technically it doesn't anyway. You only use half a press turn, so... Yeah, no, I disagree. Meanwhile, I'm going to re-change my skills back to what they were before, so I'm on Pterodyne. You can go in place of Fire Amp. And then the other one I had was... Oh, it was my hunt move. Called... Last Meal, I think it was called. Yes, that was the one I had, Last Meal. And you might have also noticed as well, check it out, null death, null physical, and null ailment. We've made some major changes. So, yes, things have got a little stronger, shall we say. Ingest, that can go over Agidyne. And then the 101 is my Force Amp. Or Force Boost. Have I got Force Amp equipped? Or did I not bother with Force Amp? I mustn't have learned this final Force form. Oh, there it is. I was going to say I was getting confused then. I'm like, why have I not got Force Boost? I've definitely got it. And meanwhile, I've not got Xandyne equipped. Well, that's kind of silly. I want Xandyne. Xandyne's his element, so why wouldn't I want that equipped? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. There we are, Xandyne. What can you replace? I need you to replace one. Replace Ice Amp. We'll go with that, that's fine. Meanwhile, good evening to Aristocrat, just seen you in there. You went to... Oh, you managed to get a copy of Spyro 3 today. That's pretty cool, mate. Nice one, well done. What was the thing? Oh, Void Fizz. That's what I took off for the healing move. Yeah, Void Fizz is probably going to be more useful for now. But then Medeiron's pretty good. In fact, I'll replace Vanity with it. That's what I'll do. So, yeah, we managed to unlock a bonus boss. And now we've had a game crash. So I'm going to have to do that boss all over again. After all that, I'm going to have to do that boss again. Right, okay. Well, at least we now know the strategy for it, don't we, people? That is very, very, very annoying, to say the least. I'm not happy about that, but what can you do? What can you do? Answer. Get over it and keep going. That's all you can do. You can mutter and you can kick off and just have to let it go. What can you do? There is very little you can do when that happens, people. You just have to take it on the chin. Ingest, that'll do it. I reckon we're going to be alright as we are. Right, let's try that again. I'm glad that they say that, to be fair, that's an SMT moment, isn't it? You absolutely curb stomp a boss and then you get a game crash. You don't get much more SMT than that. That is SMT personified in a game. That is literally SMT. And Avian, stop. Don't you dare mock me with pizza. I've not had pizza today. Though I did a 13-kilometre run, so I should use one to make all the carbs up. And that's the excuse I should use. Right, I won't bother reading the dialogue. I've already read it before. Okay. Time to beat this guy all over again, I guess. The Materadyne combo has been covered, apparently. I mean, that's like 1,800 damage I've just caused in one turn.
Hey, why are you standing on your hee-ho toes? Oh, I see, ho. You think I'm just plain old front...
No, Alistair Jack. No one ever has fucking pineapple on a pizza. That is definitely worth a Die For Me, a Madoon, a Megiddo Loan. It's worth an Armageddon. Every of the worst spells in SMT is worth hitting anybody who puts pineapple on a pizza. That's the worst thing. Gaia's Rage. Get all the worst moves you can and hit that heathen with it. Pineapple on a pizza. Tuh. 666 damage. Oh yeah. And what's really annoying is all those rewards that I got last time have not come through this time, so I've technically come out as worse off.
Hee-ho! Wait a he! That was just a little joke! Don't rush off! Don't be so rude, hee-ho! Calm down, ho! It's just a joke! From this day forward, you and I are homeboys! Psych! Ho! Sayonara! Adios! Amiho!
You'd like a kebab pizza? What, as in like a pizza with donami on it? Ugh. It's like, how many calories would you like? Yes. That's what you're saying when you're answering with that approach. Ugh. Why? Seriously. Trying to think about what other moves I had equipped. I had, oh, I've already got Fatal Charm equipped. So what is that I had equipped that I took off? I definitely took off a couple more, but I can't think what they are. Oh, I know what I took off. My ultimate magic spell, my, where is it? Reincarnate, that's the one I took off. And that's cool, okay. As for you, we took off Zondyne, that can replace Agidyne. And then we had Force Amp in place of Fire Amp. And we also want Ice Amp in place of Fire... Actually, no we don't. We want Ingest. And I didn't make any changes to you. Right. That's a state save. I'm not fighting that again. So first of all, one of the bonus prizes we get here is the Magatama. It's a type of ammo with 200. So that's definitely going on Seraph, for sure. You can have the Dead End, and you can have the Charm Shot. And then over here, a Pass Ring. Fantastic. Yes, in terms of pizza, obviously these days, because I'm a vegan, I don't eat traditional pizza, but I normally get, like, it's one known as the Garden Feast from Papa John's. and it like has like basically like vegan pepperoni and olives and all the kind of stuff, and it's great. Absolutely amazing. A sushi pizza, Joe, dude. That's giving me flashbacks to oh, Miss Jack, I've just beaten you up.
He, so much for that quiz. I'll give you this great chakra, so get the hoe out of here. Later, hoe.
I mean, not going to argue at free loot. Thank you for that, Jack. That's what you get for being curb stomped by fire spells. Let's say sushi pizza, Joe. There was an episode of, I think it was Kitchen Nightmares, where a Japanese restaurant tried selling sushi pizza. You just know. The concept of that is just so wrong. Why would you do that? I'll do a quick restore and then we'll do an actual save here. So hopefully we don't have the SMT moment again when the game decides that it wants to crash. Because that was annoying, shall we say. That was very annoying. Right, so through this area, by the way, we're going to have a very annoying feature. We will not be able to transform. We're going to have to do it in human form. And I think there's a few enemies that null gun. And if that's the case, we're going to be struggling. We may have to do a lot of retreating here. Not because our characters are too weak, but because the abilities to attack will be taken away from us, which is very annoying. We've got Cert and Barong. Okay, that hurts it. Oh, we managed to charm one of them. That was pretty good. Oh, not my hammer arm. We don't need that. Except we are shielded in human form for some reason. I don't know why. Well, we managed to kill one of them. That's pretty good. As long as you're charmed, you can't hurt me. Oh, we got a critical hit. Brilliant. I'm not sure how guns do critical damage, but I'm not going to complain. I don't know if you get more karma for winning a fight in human form. I actually don't know if you do or not. Oh, SMT mode's been activated here, people. Right, question is, do you take damage from guns? You do, but not a lot. This could be an annoying fight, and it might be best to run from it, but we'll see. I'm gonna give it a try. We've all got null ailment equipped, so that means we're in a position to keep basically not taking any damage. To be fair, Prana Bean is pretty good. And what I might do actually is because I can't transform, I've had an idea. But I can't do it now because I'm in the middle of battle. Well, that's a waste of time. Here, let me revert you back to human form. Oh, wait. Ah, you're a con this weekend, are you, Alistair Jack? Oh, come on! You coward. You absolute coward. Because we can't actually run. No, sorry. Because we can't use our transform version of things. Let's add some actual things instead of moves. Let's add some physical skills. As for how long did I grind, I actually can't technically answer that, and I'll explain why. Basically, the reason I can't actually answer that is because, believe it or not, I actually took advantage of a feature in the network where I could do this. Listen to the sound of the music. basically I could speed the game up. So I literally grinded in that mode. So I actually can't tell you how long I grinded for, because I technically didn't grind. I did, but all I did was save myself time. So I've technically not done exactly as per the rules of the game. I'll be perfectly honest with that one. That's me being full hands up. This is the truth. So I'm just thinking, if we can't transform, we might as well try and use our abilities to our advantage. Unfortunately, because we can't transform, there's no point having one that counterattacks with hunt or death. So instead, we'll try paralyze in place of electric amp, and increase match HP. That could be very, very useful indeed. We'll do that. And you're not wrong, Bahamut, it's incredibly annoying. A couple of medical tools, that's helpful though. Especially because the encounter rate's not changed. So we're kind of, like, stuck with what we're doing. I think they're normally... Oh, for God's sake, that's going to be very, very annoying. This is the thing. This is why it may be required that I actually flee the battlefield, because I get the feeling they're just going to keep healing, aren't they? Oh, now, yeah, right. Now it's time to leave the battlefield, because I'm expecting our attacks to be almost useless. Just out of curiosity. Oh yeah, this is a waste of time. Oh. Welcome back to SMT and the smooth sound of high encounter rate. One down, that's good. The good thing is we're not taking that much damage. Oh, that's helpful. I'm happy with that. Oh, hello. Yeah. I could get behind that. That's awesome. That's what we're talking about. That's brilliant. Tell you what, can you still use healing? You can. Excellent. Oh, we got more. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Turn us back into human form. Turn us back to human form. Waste your turn. I had to sound really cocky when I say it, so I've got to be careful. This is an SMT game. The moment you get cocky in SMT, it curb stomps you. Those of you who've been afflicted with Dormina and then had them use Calm Death on you will know exactly what I'm talking about. If you want to know what that looks like, go and check out my high quality footage test stream. It happened to me live. Yep, that's a waste of a turn. We've got null ailments. And that's an even bigger waste of a turn. I've got null physical. Yay, we got him. Now you say it's like Borderlands for you, Bahamut. I've never played Borderlands, but I've seen enough of it. What have we got here? We've got 3 wild bombs. Useful. It's from a while ago, Avian. It's when basically I was testing my new computer, and I essentially called. It's only like 10 minutes long, the stream. It's in the original Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga list, and it's literally just called High Quality Test Stream. And I'm literally just like live on the net for about 10 minutes showing off the higher quality models. Yeah, this could be a problem with 4. That's the only issue. Oh, one's been charmed and then Barong's frightened. That was helpful because it took 1 turn off the battlefield for him. Yeah, that was a waste of a turn. Ah, you got a new laptop coming tonight, eh, Bahamut? Awesome. They say, I'm not very good at FPS games. If you want proof, go and watch me playing through Dishonored 1 and 2. Playing Dishonored 1 and 2, the amount of times I save scum playing that was ridiculous. And I also caused everyone's ears to bleed when I started singing Drunken Wailer. Right, this is a battle where we are gonna have to flee. We're gonna have to flee for one simple reason. A Harabaraki repels gun and physical. And since, as far as I know, Pierce is not a skill you can unlock in this game, I've had to leave it, I had to let it go. No, don't start singing in the chat. You have been warned. Don't. Keep attacking me all you want with physicals, mate. Keep attacking Seraph with physicals as much as you like. You can do it all day as far as I'm concerned. Yep, see, if I had the ability to transform, I'd now transform and use the thingy move to consume them. To say, Bahamut, I'm not going to say it. I know what I said and I know what it could have queued up, but no one so far has followed suit. No one has followed through. Yeah, that's a waste of a turn, mate. I'd say I really should be like running away as much more because I'm not getting much out of these battles. Right, Garim and Karla's in the battle, and Garim and Karla repels physical and gun. So this is one of those. This is very, very irritating. I mean, I could always use magical items, but they are quite short in supply, so it's better to do anything else. Oh, we've got some treasure, we've got some loot here. What's this? Obtained a shield ring. Shield ring? What's that? Yeah, because that gives auto Tarakaja and Rakunda when the battle starts, so I don't really want to lose that. Unless this is very good. Ooh, auto physical and repel. So that's kind of like an auto Tetrakarn. That would have been useful early on when I had the Kuka Halens. That would have been really, really useful. Yeah, Drunken Wailer, when I sang it, was very interesting. I did it with an Irish load, is all I've got to say. Or as like a kind of Irish pirate kind of lilt. Because what I'm going to have to be careful of here is not getting too absorbed in the versions that I have in terms of my setup. I am going to have to change my setup back, you know, so I don't get stuck with purely physical moves against the boss. Because no doubt there's going to be a boss coming up, and the moment the boss appears, I'm going to make sure I knew things going. Oh, there's another treasure loot here at least. Ah, it's these again. Oh, Marin Karin. Mitsuru's back on the battlefield, people. Yeah, this is a waste of time because they can heal. If they didn't have healing moves, I'd fight them. Oh, I am an idiot. I am a massive, colossal idiot. I should have fought them, and I just remembered why. I am a colossal idiot. If they come back to the battlefield, I'll show you why. If I get 3 of them. Unfortunately, I haven't. I've also got a search to deal with. Oh, you played through Puzzle Boy, did you, Bahamut? I tried that live on the original game, and then did a 2-part stream to finish it after the fact. It's still on YouTube. The suffering was real. Doing that blind was ridiculous. Yeah, there's only one thing I can do here. I'm going to try it, even though it's going to result in a loss of a press term. There we go. That's why. They're weak to curse, and that particular item I've got. Alistair Jack Puzzle Boy is actually very cool mechanic, and it would be a brilliant mechanic if there were checkpoints. But there are no checkpoints. And because there are no checkpoints, it's evil. It is pure pain. Do you know what's really funny? That's based off a Game Boy game. It's actually a Game Boy game called Puzzle Boy. That's what it's actually a tribute to. Let's say if you go back to my Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne playlist, the final 2 videos are a bonus video, where it's 2 live streams, and when I try to beat it. And boy, was it hard. Right, okay, fingers crossed that this works. Well, that's a good start. We've got one of them. This is their weakness. But just because it's their weakness, it's RNG based. A chakra pot is good. I like the mechanic of Puzzle Boy. It's just that it didn't put a simple quality of life feature in it and allow you to actually continue with checkpoints. Checkpoints would have made the whole experience of that game much better, but because there were no checkpoints, it was just pure suffering. Oh. Right, okay. I've not gone the right direction. There's nothing here. Yeah, we need to run. Bahamut, trust me, following a guide makes it a whole lot easier. Because it's just... I played it blind, and it was an absolute mind fuck. I literally was on, for the first time I tried it, I thought, oh, it's a nice little... This is a nice little sub-game. I think we were on air for something silly like 4 hours and 50 minutes or something stupid like that. We were on air for a very, very long period of time. That's all I am going to say. While I've got the chance, I'm going to quickly say... Oh. The one time I've not got my items, I'm able to... Well, I can do Fatal Charm, ironically. Oh, we've got a Bufu Dine skill, at least. Ah, so you've got a mod that means you can actually defeat part of it without having to play through the minigame, but as you say, to get the achievement you still need to actually beat the game. I say I got it live. It's the name of the achievements as well. The achievement names are so insulting. They are an insult to players. Well, yeah, so you can ignore that time on the save window, by the way, because it's not genuine, due to the fact that I actually, as I say, sped time up for navigation purposes. Right, let's go this way for now. And hey, looks like there's loot back here. But first, we have a Kingu. You're not as strong, so I'm going to have you pass your turn. I just thought I might as well get an extra turn doing 150 damage. Kingu is frightened, and so he should be. Oh, I had a feeling he'd do that. I thought he's going to run away, and he's going to be a coward. You coward. Running away from me. And what have we got this time? The flower bud has told us we got wind wall. So if there's an enemy that's going to use wind by the sound of things, judging by that, so I'll need to make sure I've got force resist equipped, or force repel, force drain, something like that basically. Right, I'm going to have to run away here. Because Mithra, he actually voids physical and gun. Yeah, I didn't, but I found Nocturne very hard to get into for New Game Plus. I think it's because the game runs so slowly. It runs really slow. So while it's great to get through the first time you play it, going back through afterwards feels like a real chore. It really does feel like a grind. And the way New Game Plus works, you don't carry over a lot of the stuff that you'd expect to carry over. So if you've played like, say the Persona games, or even Shin Megami Tensei 5, what you carry over is unbelievably useful. You don't get the same feeling from SMT 3 Nocturne. What you carry over to the new game is nowhere near as good. You can see how null physical is a little busted. Null physical can make some enemies quite trivial. But, you know, the skills are there to be learned, so learn them. Ah, that's right, I wanted to go back this way to see what was through this door. So the thing about Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 2 and Digital Devil Saga is that they are traditional SMT dungeon crawlers. There's a lot of exploration, there's a lot of puzzle solving, and there's a lot of bullshit. I must say, yeah, the modding community on Steam is amazing if you can get the mods working safely. I say some of the stuff I've seen, like one of my favourite mods is for Resident Evil 2 Remake, where someone has basically made it so that instead of Mr. X pursuing you around Raccoon Police Department, you're chased by Thomas the Tank Engine, complete with his music, and it is legitimately horrifying. It's incredible. Right, Arista Jack, fantastic question. Asking about Persona, are the games released in PAL regions physical and digital? The answer is yes and no. There are some games that are very hard to get over here. The next game I'm going to be playing, Shin Megami Tensei 4, you actually can't play legitimately anymore. You can't play it legitimately. Because it was only available in the PAL region as a download from the 3DS store. So Shin Megami Tensei 4 in the PAL region is now technically lost media. So you have to play it the way I'm playing it. So that's one example. Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 2, 1 and 2, I've got both of them physically. Nocturne, you can get it on PS4 and Nintendo Switch physically, or you can get it on the PS2, known as Lucifer's Call, here in the PAL region. You can also get quite a lot of the Persona games, but Persona 2 is a great example. Persona 2, Innocent Sin, in the PAL region, you can only get it physically on the PSP via the remaster. Eternal Punishment, you can't buy at all. In America, you can get Eternal Punishment physically only on the PS1, but you have to get Innocent Sin on the PSP. The whole chronology of physical releases of SMT and Persona is ridiculous. In fact, that could be a video all by itself one day about the difficulty of actually being a collectionist for Megaton games in the PAL region. If you want to be a collectionist, you're going to struggle to get them. And as for Thomas the Tank Engine chasing you, that was in Resident Evil 2 Remake. Basically, anyone who played the original Resident Evil 2 and the remake, at one point there's an enemy wearing a trench coat called Mr. X, and essentially he chases you around the police station. You can knock him down for a while, but he never truly dies. He always comes back and starts basically pummeling the crap out of you. And there's been mods to change him to various different characters. So one turned him into Jason Voorhees, one turned him into the Nemesis from Resident Evil 3, one turned him into kind of like a Watchmen-style Dr. Manhattan look with trunks. But my favourite is where they turned him into Thomas the Tank Engine and gave him essentially the theme music for Thomas the Tank Engine. It's brilliant. It's so funny. As for Persona, you can get Persona 5 Royal on the Switch at the moment. That's one of the games that's on there. I'd say Shin Megami Tensei 5 and Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne are on the Switch as well. I'm surprised that a lot of the 3DS games haven't been brought to the Switch. You know, because they've done that with quite a lot of the games from the Wii U. So I'm surprised we're not seeing SMT 4, SMT 4 Apocalypse, Persona Q. We're not seeing any of these games, and I'm actually very surprised. So that stone bullet's coming in handy. The stone and charm bullet are really proving useful in this part of the game. The part where you have no access to your demon form. Ah, right, we've got our demon form back. Time to rechange my skills very quickly. I need my skills back. You give me back my skills. We will start with... Where are you? I've got that many spells now, I'm struggling to find the spells that I want. This is the problem with this game. Once you've got a load of spells, it can be quite tricky to spot the ones you want. Right, I had... On you, I had Agidine. You can replace counter. I had... Taradyne, you can place critical. Reincarnate, that's the one I wanted. That can go over paralyze. What was the... Oh yeah, and I had one of my hunt moves, which was last meal, I think I used. That was it. That can replace that. Cool. Okay, that's great. Thomas the Tank Engine on Skyrim? I never knew that had happened. I'm not saying it's out of place, because it isn't. It's just weird. Right. I don't understand why I had Zandine, but I had Force Amp, but not Zandine. Why did I do that? What am I thinking? As for you... Right, okay. You've got your ingest move, so it was Zeodine. Ah, it was the amps, wasn't it? Yeah, electric amp was on the list for you. I remember that much. elect amp. That's a great start. And then I also have Madeira. That's what I have. I can go over life game. Yeah, perfect. That'll do. Thank you very much. That's great. Interesting. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm gonna have to call you 6-8. I'm gonna call you that. Saying there's a new game plus boss, which is very, very hardcore. I may have to look at that at some point. And as for rearrange, I think I might just put them in order, Bahamut. But I don't want to mess around with it now. Oh, right. This looks like the base of the Amala network. That's what it looks like to me, anyway. Yeah, we got one of them. Better than nothing, I suppose. Oh, wow. Okay. For enemies that are weak to this move, they're not showing much weakness, are they? Still, it's okay. We got them all. Thanks to the good old reuse item, at least. But yeah, this reminds me a lot of the Kapalas, or is it the Kapalas in the in Nocturne Maniacs version, where you go down, basically go down the wormholes. That was actually one of the better mini games, actually, where you were in control of the Demi-Fiend and you were flying down the chute and had to dodge things or punch your way through. I thought that was actually pretty awesome. Now I'm going to do a quick check of my skills, because one that I will need to do is force repel. I get the feeling I'm going to need that, so I'm going to take off Bufu Dine. I'm going to gamble. As for you, pretty sure you've got Void Fizz. I'll have to let go of Electric Amp, because I need to make sure I've got healing. Right. The fact that I've got a random save point in the middle of here and I've just done the area makes me think we might be going up against the boss. And if that's the case, I want to be prepared. Yeah, we said at Tyrion Odyssey's being out that 4 and 4 Apocalypse for SMT might follow suit. We'll see. Oh. Beyond that seal, time has been compressed. As long as you're within that area, you will not have as much time to act in battle. Proceed, Seraph. Oh, what? There's time limits on battles now? Good lord. Alright, Ashley Jack, no worries, mate. You enjoy the rest of your evening. And we've got an instant wormhole. A frozen wormhole. And what appears to be a door. Right. Okay, and we've got various routes to take. Ugh. Okay. Waste of a turn. Oh, bugger. I've literally just taken off off Bufu Dine. Oh, shite. That was a bad call. Right, I'm going to reinstate that in a minute. I'm going to have to find a way to account for it. I was hoping that I'd make them frightened. If it made them frightened, we'd have been able to actually consume them. And that would have solved our problem. You can increase your physical attacks all you like, I don't care. Ah, we've not got the... I've just noticed we don't have an actual time limit. We just have less press turns. That's what we have. We have a press turn handicap. So at least we don't have a time limit per se. What we have instead is the inability to make constant moves. That's really frustrating. Right, heads or tails. We'll go this way. Alright, that's a sealed... oh. And that's given us... a chocolate. Fantastic. Okay, next. Ah, so that spat us back out an area we've already been through. And yeah, you can't walk through those. I had a feeling that'd be the case. Oh, I meant to put thingy back on. I meant to put back Bufu Dine. Fortuitously, that's their weakness. So that gives us the time to get some extra turns. I don't know if that was meant to kill us in one turn, but it didn't work. A damaging charm move. That's pretty awesome. Right, so I've got to go through an orange wormhole. Let's try this one. Right, let's look this way firstly. Ah, there's another way here, which appears to be back where we started. And if that's the case, that's going to be just annoying. Aha, now we're on the other side of the door. Do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to reactivate the bleeding ice spell. Keep forgetting. Right. Let's do that now before I move. Before I get moving. Item management mode. Move management mode. Bufu Dine. Excellente. I'm going to replace Force Repel for now. I get the feeling I might need it later though. There's more loot back this way. Two bolt walls. Okay, that's cool. Oh. They're being generous with the loot tonight and 2 luck data. That's great news. Right, that's a sealed room, so we can't go that way. Waste of a turn, that, my friend. Oh, that's an even bigger waste of a turn. Right, looks like this is the only way we've got. Right, the only way I've not been is up to the left by the looks of it, so let's try that. Oh, he's frightened again. I don't actually need the Atma points, it's just the ability to win the battle in one move. That move isn't always guaranteed, but it's a very, very high one. So, upper right, we'll go this way. Oh, we have the return of 4. Oh, nice. That's helpful. Ah, superb. So even though I've actually got the move, that's the weakness for Cert, I don't want to use it just yet. Because A, I can save the MP, and B, it meant that I was able to get 4 off the battlefield while he couldn't do anything. It's just a pity he had no healing moves. Right, we've got that route there. Yes, this pairing are quite a popular one at the moment, it would seem. This time we've not taken care of them, so we need the press turn. Because, just in case he decides to use an electric move. Like that. Thank you. You did not want to do that, my friend. Oh, boo. Oh, right. I've decided we're going this way. That's the way we've already been. I don't know whether I like this music or hate it. I'm really not sure. Yep, team-up moves always work very well in this game. I want to know how flowers are growing in the heart of the sun. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's not even the most interesting question I can ask about this game. It's one of many. It's one of many questions that don't quite ever get resolved.
Okay, you asked for it.
Okay, it sounds like we got the initiative here, which is what I want. And we start by getting RNG against us. One more time. Excellent. Can we finish them? That's the question. Yes. And we got a Manjusaka for that, which we can sell. Don't question RPG logic. Oh, trust me, there's times where you realise just how little logic there is in RPGs, Bahamut. You're not wrong. Ah, a door. Before I go through it, I'm going to quickly set a force repel. Because I've got force drain, that's even better than force repel. I'm going to put it over ice drain. Oh, he's frightened. That's great news. Brilliant. Well, that should be us out of the press turn danger. Ah, here we go. So once again we've made it up here, and there is loot that I want, so of course I get attacked before I can grab it. Because this is a JRPG, if you want to get any kind of loot, you are going to have to pay for it. Now speaking of like JRPGs, obviously I've been playing Final Fantasy 16 of late. And that's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. When I saw the state of play for it, I was really, really nervous. without giving too much away, there is a lot of influence from Game of Thrones. Of that, there can be no doubt whatsoever. There is a ton of influence from Game of Thrones. But the actual nature of the story has gone really well. I've liked certain developments to it. The environments are pretty cool. The side quests are quite interesting. And I say, it's actually fun to play. It's not as like... Unlike 15, for example, where you found yourself constantly doing nothing but driving, here you do actually have more control over your destiny, so to speak. So, yeah, the skill trees are much more complete now. The problem I've got is money. I need money to actually take them much further, and I don't have enough. I really don't have a lot of cash, so I'm kind of stuck trying to decide on what I want to use, you know what I mean? And it's frustrating. We might as well get some physical auto moves, because that's got null critical. That could come in handy. Argila. You see, I'd love to drop 300 grand to learn Almighty Move, Megadola, and Last Word. I would love to learn them. But the problem is I just don't have enough cash. They're all ice skills, but I can get access to a bigger one. That's Revive, that's too expensive. So this is the issue I've got. Like, cash is the problem. Level up skills, I might as well get that. That could come in handy, I suppose. While you're in the background, you could find something useful. And then, of course, there's Seraph. And again, we've got the same problem. It's like, what the hell do I learn? I mean, soul and noise skills? It's 100,000, I can afford it, I might as well. You can see just how much of the actual skill tree we've completed now, though. You can see there. These are all the ones that are mastered, and they're the ones that have been mastered by other people. So we've actually got quite a lot of the skill tree. There's only a few that we haven't mastered at all. So we've got a lot of the skill tree done, which is pretty amazing. It makes me wonder if there's any reward for mastering all of the skill tree. But if you do, it's going to require a lot of cash and a lot of grinding. It's the kind of thing they did with PS2 games to keep the replayability there. Make it so there was a lot to do and find. Right, there's a boss. That is most definitely a boss. I can tell by the door. Looking at the door there, that's going to be a boss. But what's through here? A great power is holding it shut. Right, okay, that's a door I don't have access to for some reason. This guy is very annoying. Very annoying. He can only be damaged by magic. The good news is, our magic is pretty hard hitting. Okay. Before I go any further, I'm just going to quickly look at my chakra beer. Ah. I'll do it, nice one. There's a strange presence. Proceed. Yes. Oh god, it's him. It's Varin. I'm a colonel. Colonel Beck. I've had enough of this bullshit. I'll tear you guys apart. I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh, it's gone straight to... I thought this form in Digital Devil Saga 1, I'm sure of it. Right, okay, he won't tell us his weaknesses, so let's try Earth. Well, that's a good start, that hit him. No worries about how much you say you gotta run. You enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Hopefully it's gonna be good for you. Ah, so he likes physical moves. Okay, well, that could actually work to our favour. That could work in our favour completely, that one. Tragedy. That hurts him, that's good. Oh dear.
I'm impervious to physical attacks. I am Colonel Beck. Mind, body, intellect. I am superior to AI in every respect.
Ah, right, okay. So now he's using infinite wind. Right, okay. With that in mind then, if he's using infinite wind, we'll do that. It seems that he's superior to AI apparently, but he's not changed his strategy yet, and I don't like it. Oh, thank you. So I might have found a way to stun lock the boss here. Well, not completely, because neither Gale nor Cielo void physical. But if he's going for wind attacks...
I refuse to perish. Die at the hands of Colonel Beck.
Oh, here we go. Now he's giving himself extra press turns. Now he's using lightning. Okay. Alright. Okay. And now he's going for magic repel. Right, so he's going to repel magic back apparently. Interesting, okay. Well, in the interim then, if he's going to be doing magic repel, first things first. Yeah, you might as well have a brave ration to save your healing moves. You, on the other hand, can pass your turn for a second. And then I'm just gonna have a chakra drop, you might as well. I wonder if he's doing a switch in strategy where every turn he changes it. But he's gone for a repel thingy wind attack. So I have a cheeky idea. Ah, no, the turn's ended. That's fine. So now the turn's ended, he's not in the. He's lost his magic move. That's fine. Ah, now he's gone for Makakar. He's gone for Infinite Wind. Okay, well, with that in mind, so if it wasn't for the constant switching of moves and what he's going for, this would be quite straightforward. I'm trying to see if you can use both at the same time. I'm not sure if you can. Yep, so now he's gone for lightning. So I think the next turn's going to be physical, and then wind. That's what he's going to be doing, I think. Although he's gone for magic focus, which suggests he won't. So this is actually quite a nuisance because it's just quite annoying. Because you're constantly unsure of which way he's going to go. So I'm going to go with... Force Drain. And you can just go with Madeira Arm. Don't get me wrong, if it's switching its skills, see now it's gone to physical because of that. Then that makes sense. There's nothing wrong with that. The only problem for him is that he's just wasted his turn by attacking me the way he just has. So he's not gone for another wind one, so I'm going to try it again. Because realistically, at the moment... Right, he's gone for a magic move. And he's gone for infinite wind. Thank you very much.
Am I dying again? No! How many times must I suffer?
He did slap me, you're not wrong, Gabriel. Oh, now he's gone for lightning, which I had a feeling he might do. Why has he got so many press turns? He shouldn't have that many press turns, none of us are weak to it. He shouldn't have that many press turns. He should not have had that many press turns. I don't know why he had that many press turns, because he didn't hit anyone's weakness. Because no one's weak to that move, so he shouldn't have had press turns that many. Unless Psycho Rage gives him an extra 4 turns. Oh dear. Do it again, please. Yeah, that'll do, thank you. Yeah, you might as well have one of those. Thank you very much, my friend. Yep. The physical shield did everything that we needed. There you go, goodbye. So quite a nice mechanic. It was just the amount of press turns he was getting made that very, very tricky. But other than that, we did what we needed to do, which is kind of cool. Genocide, Great Feast, and Fizz Repel. So if it had Fizz Repel, that would have been quite funny, because it would be able to knock his most devastating attacks back at him, but it's cool. This is a perfect example that all things are formed of data. Receive a Great Chakra. Argyle's body's overflowing with power, got HP back, and Roland's stats have increased. before I do anything else, I'm going to quickly... Yep, strange object hovers in the air. And that's got us a lotus seed. They sell for a lot of money. They sell for a lot. Ah, it's one of you. Oh, I don't want to do that. Never mind. I was gonna revert and go into gun mode, but never mind. Too late now. I think she's weak to lightning, from what I remember. Scardy. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that she is. Yep, called it. So that's fine. Next. So now we're in the 6th layer, 1st floor. Ah. Yes, that's right. We can state our way to victory. I mean, it's not really in keeping with the spirit of the game, but it's SMT. You've got to equalise the odds somehow. A hero ration could come in handy. That's fine, off my battle. Excellent, let's keep going. Money wise now we've got 1.13 million, which is pretty awesome. So now I feel like I'm back in Tartarus. Oh no. We have floor puzzles. Oh, I hate these things. Oh, right. Heads to tails. Let's go right. That'll do nicely, won't it? Managing to take him out using bullets. So if it wasn't for the encounter rate, this game would feel a lot more spread out. I say the encounter rate is one of the things. There's an item in this game that increases the encounter rate. I don't know why anyone would ever want to use it. I just don't see the reason. Why would you need to use it? Like the amount of times that enemies essentially are able to, you know, appear in front of you. I don't see any reason why you'd need to increase it. It makes no sense to me. I've just got picked up a jasmine now, so another item that'll be worth quite a bit of money. But I can't use it until I get to a major save point where I can properly teleport. Because the ones right now would lose all progress, and I really don't want to do that. Oh, there's a door here. Doesn't appear to be anything immediately down here. Kingu, what do you want? Whatever it is, you're going to have to wait. We're in a nice wide area here, aren't we? Almost like a central arc going around the edge of a... I get the feeling this could be a secret... I was about to say a secret battle, and then I got attacked anyway. Oh, you're frightened, are you? Then get off my battlefield, please. Okay, this time we have a synchro ring. Ooh, okay. What's the synchro ring then? Reduces turn icons required for combos. Could be useful if we were using the highest level ones, like where it's all three together. But for now, I'm going to kindly leave it, I think. Ah, it's one of you again. Just wasted a turn doing that, I'm afraid. Megiddo. Yeah. The old revert back to human form, shoot approach does a great job sometimes. Right, well, there's nothing else here.
We have the advantage. Proceed.
Right, first of all, let's hit them with Fatal Charm. Because I wanted to at least do some damage. I was hoping to actually charm the Mitra. Yeah, I had a feeling he'd do that. Which is why I'm going to actually try and use the Murder Rock first. Yep, he's dead. Great news. And we charmed him. Awesome. Would have meant that if he'd survived this battle, he wouldn't have been able to do anything to us. Which is what we want. We want it to be where he's restricted and he can't move. The proverbial stun lock, as it's known. That's Parvati. She's very annoying. For her, you do have to use the most dangerous moves you've got. But it still works, that's a good thing. Right, we have two ways. Anything back here? No secret doors, no secret chests. Just random battles. Yeah, it's strange. Even though I've got really high speed and I'm a very high level, I still get ambushed a lot. I think in this game, that's one of the things that they didn't quite get right. The balancing of being able to gain the initiative, which could have been better. But at the end of the day, it's the way the game works. You can't, you know, moan too much about it. I think once you accept it, you can manage it better. Yeah, you level up for Cielo, excellent. So stealing Argila's MP when she's not in battle is a bit of a cheesy strategy. Oh, it's Seth. Well, not Seth, Samael even. Right. I think he's weak to gun, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know if he's also weak to status changes. I'm going to try it. He's not weak to it, but it's certainly caused him an issue. Yeah, that wasn't the smartest move. Yep, that was a bad idea. Oh, come on, that should have finished him off. He should have been devoured then. I won't mind, but I needed those atma points. The other guys don't need them. But with the way press turns work, if you're out of press turns, there's nothing you can do. Ah, there's a way through there. So before I take it, what's down this way? Assuming there's anything, because there might not be. Nice one, that's good. Ah. Yeah, we are in the out of control mode. Excellent. I approve of that. Oh, we've got some more items back here. The question is, are they safe items or are they dangerous? Let's find out. Vital data, awesome. A Soma drop, that's really good. And a wild bomb pairing. Ah, we're once again back here, unable to keep our powers under control. Yeah, I'm not missing. I know it's cheap, but it works. Extra experience, reduced accuracy. Fantastic. So let's see what's through here. Hopefully a way forward.
We have the advantage. Proceed.
So I can get him off the battlefield. I have the chance to use the death item to see if it will take any of them out. And it didn't. Waste of a turn, that, mate. There we go. Now mastered that as well, which is useful. Ah, so I'm all the way back here now. Having gone all that way, I've circumnavigated and got nothing for it. Okay. Now you can see there's multiple triangles in the middle, so I'm wondering if that's what I need to finish off. The entire party took damage. That's annoying. Black Pearl? Wonder what the Black Pearl does. I'm assuming it's not like the Black Pearl in Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, that's annoying. The spell doesn't work for them in the back. Why? Why is that the case? That's annoying. Luckily I had some way around it. So the Black Pearl enhances Karma Ring +4 luck. Oh, right, okay. Aha. So before going to the other side, we want the loot. You see what I mean? I'm like very, very high level, and they're still getting the first move every time. And it's just part and parcel of the game, really. There's like not much you can really do about it. Good thing is we're getting some really useful items, and we're getting quite a lot of, for all the pickups I've seen so far, we're getting data, and the data items not only increase your HP or your attack or your speed, whichever one it's for, but it also restores your HP and your MP, so your characters can get very, very strong very quickly. Right, there was somewhere back here, so before I step into that portal, I want to find out what's down here. You used that on the wrong person, Norris, somehow. Sorry. You should not have attacked me with that move. As you can see, we are at the point where the characters are unable to see much more. And it looks like there's nothing here. Well, that's a big disappointment. But they always say you should check everywhere, because you never know what you're going to find. And that was me on that particular run. Didn't work this time, which is frustrating. Oh god! I mean, luckily I didn't need the atma points anyway, but it's still annoying to have to disache myself. I find that quite irritating. Seriously? I was literally just about to step through the portal. And they're like, oh no you don't. Not this time. So yeah, we're at that point of the game, people. Well, it seems... Oh, there's a door back this way. Okay, what's through the door? Arabahaki's solar data looks very corrupted. Well, if it's the usual Arabaraki... Not take any chances. Okay. I wonder why it was being so weird on me. There's nothing back here. His data was just corrupted. How odd. Now, which way did I come in? That's the question. I'm not sure which way I came in. And the map isn't showing that. Fortuitously, it looks like I've chosen the right route. I had a feeling, I thought, I'm sure I came from the left. Oh dear, you didn't want to do that, did you? You did not want to do that. Expend a little health and boom boom, we're through. I don't want to be using all the MP. I'll do it. Well, that's not taking the advantage of taking them out of the... by frightening them, which is irritating. It was a nice feature, but we got that in the last battle, so we can't complain too much. But let's see if Murder Rot will do the job. Here we go. Yes. It did the job perfectly well. Fantastic. There'll be loot here. We've got a Star Ruby. As we continue our march towards it. Oh, we've got the return of Marder and Lilith. These were annoying. They're a resource drain I can't be bothered with right now. Well, let's see where this takes us. It's taken us to another triangle. Right. I'm going to F1 it there. Oh, save point. That's useful. Useful for, first of all, we can save our game. That's a great start. We haven't saved in ages. Not officially, anyway. Yeah, you say the maze feels annoyingly familiar, Avian. You're not wrong. Yeah, Demon God Mantra, which I've already got unlocked by another person. For now, I want you to unlock this part of the tree by getting this, because it's cheap. Now. That's 800,000, but gets me access to Xanadu and Dekaja. Dekaja is very good, but it's not worth that much. That's 1.5 million. Gets me access to Salvation and Auto Soma, whatever Auto Soma does, but I can't afford it. It's too expensive. And then down here, Ultimate Fire Magic, which gets me access to Trisgarian, which I don't want to do. Right, I'm going to spend money on the Almighty for you. And meanwhile, there you are, Argila. I can afford 300,000 for you to carry on learning Megidola. That'll do nicely. As we are desperately trying to cover as much ground as possible. And yes, to say the maze does feel annoyingly familiar. It's extending the game, but by means which are a little primitive. However, I won't say it's unfair, it's just been challenging. So, we're gonna go to the left. Well, I've got a state save in case it takes back somewhere I've already been, and it hasn't, so we are on somewhere new. Ah, there's a blue door, that. And here's Parvati again. Oh, there's a couple of others I didn't bother to get new skills for. I feel like an idiot now. Right, first of all, anyway, what I want to do is take advantage of all these datas. I can either increase the stat for power, quickness, HP, or MP. Let's go for MP data for you. And there you go, see, now we're back to full, straight away. Neat little feature about these datas, if you save them, is you can actually use them for grinding. And that's a good thing. You love the battle music, do you, Joe? The battle music's great. Well, Mega 10's always had great music. Like, if you listen to the Persona soundtracks, they're awesome. The Nocturne soundtrack, when you're in the Amala network, for example, the battle theme inside the Amala network was absolutely awesome. To the point they recycled it in Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. If you chose the, what school was it called now? Not Kasagiyama High, it was one of the earlier ones. Not Saint Hermelin Hearts, Persona 1. There was a costume you could download and it had the Amala network theme of the battle theme when you used it. Karakazaka High, that was it, Karakazaka. The Karakazaka High had the Amala network as the music, because it's just that good. It's iconic Megaton music. Yeah, we're around the other side, aren't we? This game, they came out in 2004 and 2005. The SMT Digital Double Saga and Digital Double Saga 2. They're PS2 era. I have a copy of both of them downstairs in my lounge on the PS2. They cost me quite a bit of money, but they are complete. Manuals, discs, the lot. I've got them all. They say Nocturne came out in 2003. So the SMT games have always been quite crazy. They've always been very niche, because they're basically quite hardcore games. Like, the players and fans don't like them because they're very dark themes and they're very edgy. Well, I say edgy, that makes it sound like, you know, you're just trying to be an edgelord. But there's a lot more apocalyptic themes, and a lot of the characters war against each other. It's quite a common trope in SMT. Let's say if you go back and watch my playthroughs of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne and Shin Megami Tensei 5,
My chest is on fire!
received great chakra from Argila. Seraph is pleased. This feels very similar to Soul Hackers 1. Navigating around an object and then finding one thing at the end of it. The original Soul Hackers was like that. I just found some malachite. What does that do? Ah, so it enhances the karma ring, okay. And we got another Lotus Seed, which we can sell. Once I get an actual big teleporter where I can actually... a save point where I can properly teleport and come back, I'll sell these things. I've got loads. I'm probably sitting on about $1 million worth of flowers. I don't think anyone's said that on stream before. $1 million worth of flowers. I wasn't expecting it to affect her. It's interesting seeing Kuka Halen and Skadi come back now. These three are very annoying and I can't be bothered fighting them. They don't give much reward for the effort. They're those enemies that you just don't... There's not much point to taking them on because you don't really get the benefit of doing so. And so I think half of the battle with this game is getting through the actual battles. I think that's part of the challenge. Ah, we charmed him. Just in case he gets recovered straight away, I'm going to avoid death. I stayed charmed. That's pretty cool. So we robbed him at 2 turns. Well, 4 press turns. And now we charmed him again. Say, charm is one of the most irritating of all, like, status effects. It is very, very irritating to deal with. Yay, nice one. Right, so we want to head forward and then left. See what's through here. Right, I'm going to try using Fatal Charm. Well, it worked for one, but not the other. Well, that worked. Nice, keep it coming. As the levels keep totting up as we keep climbing. Right, there's the way through. So, is there anything back here, or have I already done it? I've not done all of it. There's somewhere at the end of the corridor this way. Another Samael. I really can't be bothered fighting him. I can't be bothered. It's just not worth the effort. It was like this when I was playing on the original digital level Saga. I'd get attacked by Samael and I'm like, there's no benefit to fighting him. I don't get anything for it. I can't remember what she was weak to. In fact, I can't be bothered. Another battle I'm going to chalk up to on the do not care function. Oh, right. See what we get from this. No damage, which is good. We got another Lotus Seed. Great. More money that I can't acquire just yet without incurring a lot of backtracking, which I really can't be bothered to do. Out of curiosity, I'm going to do a quick save state here. I just want to see if my Bufu Dime will work on them all. Yes, it will. Well, that's one way of defeating the enemy. And that got us a level up. So as our magic, vitality and agility get very, very high, hopefully we're at the point where we can start escaping battles easily. Right, okay. Let's go back this way. So tonight's dungeon has been... like, we've only gone up a couple of layers because they're so long. This is an old school JRPG dungeon. Yeah, there's another door. And I think we've incurred the... yep. I love those, like, fusion forms. I think they're so cool. The characters look really grim and dark. And we got another save point. That's not a bad thing. We've at least got some more progress saved. But again, we're still at the point where we've not reached where we can actually, essentially, navigate to other areas. And it's really quite annoying. Right, so Cielo has leveled up that way. So you can get some physical and auto moves this way. You, on the other hand, you're still waiting for a set of skulls. Yeah, null risk, let's go with that, yeah. Anybody else needs skills that they've not mastered, right? Everyone's got skills now, so that's cool. Okay. So I might as well keep ticking the skills over. There's no point not doing. There's no point not getting them done. Right. We'll try a left, right, left here. And that is back to somewhere we've already been. So to save ourselves time, we'll go this way. Oh no, somewhere else I've already been. Oh no. Right, now we've got the massive problem here. Which way are we supposed to go? Have I said that? This appears to be a dead end. And if that's a dead end, then what waits at the end of it? Looks like a door I've not been through. What's through this door? Loot. I'm not complaining. Right, there's a way over to the left that I've not done before. Can you see on the bottom left, there's two areas I've not been to. Yeah, it looks like it's definitely going to form a star in the center. I agree with you there, Avian. Absolutely no doubt about that. No doubt at all. But the issue I've got is, which way am I going to go? Right, interestingly, through this door here, there appears to be nothing in the middle. I'm just going to see if that's the case. Okay, you've had your fun. Now pay for it. So as we keep on navigating, desperately trying to find our way, and I think this is always been the challenge of like the SMT games, where you're literally just going around in circles trying to figure out where you're going. It's an old school RPG in that respect, and you just have to knuckle down and get used to it. Just in case he's able to get back on his feet. So the good news is we are getting quite strong, so... Yeah, there's just loot here. That's annoying. It's okay. Yeah, you just wasted a turn doing that, mate. I'll say I'm definitely using the skills of the characters where I can in order to just keep battering my way through. Yep, that's right, this way. So looking at the map then, the only thing I can really do here is go back to the one down below. So let's get that done. It's not worth the effort. It's a shame because again, it's a cool design, and I love the nature of Samael, but the rewards you get aren't worth the effort. Right. Okay. I've already been through that way according to this one. So what lies this way? Somewhere I've already been. I might as well carry on tracking it though. Get all the exclamation marks. Because that way I can definitely make sure I'm not going back the same way I already have. So that's good news. Oh, good lord. Good old charm spell. It seems to make their lives very difficult. They don't like the charm stairs. I'm getting my revenge for all the times I was charmed. I've finally snapped and had enough. I'm giving the computer a taste of its own medicine, and it doesn't like it very much. I'll do nicely. And so as we're getting stronger, our actual resistances are getting even more profound. Excellent news. We got a bit of drain there, and it's all good. So what's through this portal then? Let's find out. Another door we've not been through. Well, that's good. That's good. We found the door we've not been through. The purple crystal. What does that do then? I'm guessing it's one of these that increases... Yeah, it is enhancing the karma ring, so that's fine. Right, well, we've already been through the left one according to this here, so let's go to the right one instead. Aha! We're back in an area we've not fully explored. Right, okay. I say, as annoying as this has been, it's actually been a lot. There's been logic to it. I don't mind it when, you know, oh, I didn't mean to do that, never mind. So I think we're now making some progress. So the question is, what waits around here? We've got, what appears to be another special route here. What have we got? We've got a random battle, of course we have. This is Megaten, people. If you're going to play a Shin Megami Tensei game, get used to up close. Get used to being involved in lots of random battles. If you play Shin Megami Tensei 5, you do actually have the ability to avoid battles because you have to actually be either caught by the enemy or attack the enemy yourself. So essentially, it's not as bad in Shin Megami Tensei. What? Oh, are you kidding me? It's silenced the entire party. Wow. There's a tip for anyone playing this game, people. Make sure you got plenty of disc mutes available, just in case a random box mutes your entire party, meaning you can't do anything. Right, there's nothing through here. I mean, Shin Megami, that's one of the things I do like about Shin Megami Tensei 5. I thought it was great the way that you actually had full control of whether you wanted to battle or not. But it also was quite a challenge, because if you played the game without the DLC and you didn't have access to the ability that allowed you to easily level up your characters, then you actually found yourself having to do a lot of evasion strategies. Because later on, the element known as level scaling, where essentially the difference between your level and the enemy decides how strong you're both going to be, got very, very difficult. Because the fourth area of the game, you were suddenly having enemies a lot stronger than you. And by a lot stronger, I mean a lot. Now, it looks like there's nowhere else to go here but here, which is a disappointment. We're looking across the map now. The only place I've not been is that room in the middle. That's literally the only place I've not been. And we are here. So, is this where we have a way to carry on? No. Oh, for God's sake. Right. First of all, let's disache ourselves. An Argila can do the wonders with the magic. Oh, I've just realised how low Gale's MP is. In which case, you can have a HP day to see your HP increases. There we go. Right, okay, according to the map, the only other place I've not been, I can't show you with my mouse cursor, but there are portals in each of the hexagonal rooms that I've not activated. I can only assume one of them goes to the next area, because you can see we've built the entire central star. There's the map. The map is essentially complete, so we need to go to somewhere outside the map. So, that's the one I've already been through, because you can see how the exclamation mark is underneath me. So, this is one we've not been through. With that in mind, let's find out what's through here. It's taken us back to here. Okay. What was the point of that? Just out of curiosity, I don't think anything's going to have changed, but let's quickly take a look around this corner here. Right, yep, so that's the rock I've already broken, so I know for a fact that there's only one way I can go here, which is going to take me back to where I've come from. So, bringing up the map then, it was that one that I just went through, so we'll go through here. Which has taken me to the same place. Am I stun locked? Okay. Because the only other way is back through the doors, which I can get access to. Right, this is now taking me to a new area. Okay. Right, okay. I must have gone through the same one twice. There's no other explanation for that. It must have been my error. That's fine. I thought I'd done something weird to the game. But it's not new. We've already been through here. But essentially, what's happened is we've gone back to an area, and that's hopefully going to allow me to go back to one of the rooms I've not been through, and see if that gets me anywhere new. That's the idea here. So, on this map, I've been both areas twice. So I need to essentially get access to one of the rooms to the left. Right. I'm pretty sure both times I've gone to the left, so I'm going to try again. Right, that's taken me back to an area I can get through, so that's okay. Navigate around here. Right, okay, so I've been through the left-hand portal here, but not the right-hand portal. That's one of you. Oh. Reverting was pointless. Fair enough. Okay, no big deal. Right, so that's taken me through this door, but it's not got me anywhere new. So that was a pointless one. Okay, well at least I'm going to be able to get back through here. Right. Let's go to the left. Right, so now what I've got to do is go along all the corridor edges, which is going to be a nightmare. So if it wasn't for the one in the middle who nulled charm, I'd have used Fatal Charm on them and possibly found a way through. But apparently that's not the case here, so we want to go back towards this exclamation point where there should be a warp, and with any luck it'll take us to a place we've not been through. So I say this is not me trying to be a completionist, people. That's not the plan here. The plan is not to be a completionist. Yeah, that's right. There's only one that we haven't tried. There's one room left, Avian, in the centre of the star. That's if after that I'm being walked around, then I've no idea what the hell I'm supposed to be doing, because I've mapped the entire floor, or at least that's what it'll look like. So let's get there first, and let's see what's waiting, if anything. As you say, yeah, it is that one room, Joe. You're quite right. So, fingers crossed. Excellent, right. So if I very quickly show up here, you can see we've been in every single room. So the only thing that's left is this warp point here. Now, before I do it, I'm going to take advantage and save my game. Let's get a hard save. Let's get a backup, proper core save. $40,000, yeah, you can have that. I'll do. Because as you can see, we've definitely got a massive amount of room. And Joe, saving is incredibly important. You saw early on the stream, wasn't it, when I fought Jack Frost? After I beat him, the game started to crash. So, you never know. That's one of the nervy things about playing games, playing old school games. You never know when the game is going to go reverse Uno, you're not saving anything. So let's see what's through here then. We're all the way back here. Oh, there's one room missing. I just noticed it. Right in the sodding centre. Yeah, there's that room right in the centre there. There's one room missing. There's one room. So... Right, okay, well I'm going to have to go back through this one, we know that much. That much we do know. And then here we went to the right, I believe. Yeah, there's no point going through that door because there's no panel there. I mean, part of the problem is the amount of random battles. I mean, there is one item I can use, but I've only got a couple of them available. I do have access to Astoma, but I don't know how long they last. Hey, agility increase, awesome. See what I mean? This is the big problem. Yeah, I ran out of patience with that room then. Because this is definitely the only route here. Because the issue I've got is which way we go on each room. If I go in left... Yeah, see, it's punting me here. Let's say this isn't so much confusing as annoying, because it's absolutely massive and there's no real obvious like route out, if you know what I mean. Let's say I don't mind a game where you're having to navigate, but when it's like a lot of it's because it's just one massive layer, and getting back to the navigation route you've already taken is taking such a long time. I mean, being able to save state and go, right, yeah, this is the wrong route, and just do that is brilliant. Yep, so once again I'm stuck on this. The problem is that I did this before, and I ended up being taken back in a circle, and there wasn't a way to get to the other route. And I'd say we might be at a point where, unfortunately, we're not going to finish the game tonight, because of a nice idea with a flawed execution, in that there's too many exits and they're not clearly defined. That's my issue. So I like the idea of it, I think the idea is great, but I think the execution is just a little lagging behind the desire, if you know what I mean. So I don't mind it when a game is challenging, but what I don't like is when half of that challenge is unclear navigation. I find it an arbitrary challenge when you do that. Let's say it's just not quite. It's the kind of thing that can be improved with quality of life. That's what it is. It's just like the quality of life improvements are needed. Simple quality of life changes and make it easy. But yeah, we're not a random portal exits at least, you're not wrong. That's one good thing. See, these are the kind of things that turn people off these games. And it's like, because it's limited technology, you drag something out by adding a mechanic, which I think part of the issue is that because they all share the same colour as well, it's impossible to tell which is which. So you could have been through a place for the second time for no reason, essentially. I will say it's been good for grinding though. It's been great for that. It's been great for getting experience and advancing the characters. That's been brilliant. I've had a thought. If I F1 here... Oh, it's not letting me teleport to the 6th layer B. It's not letting me teleport forward. God damn it. Right, let's take the left-hand path here. Which has put us there. If it's at the right-hand path, right, okay, so the left-hand path is clearly the way we need to go here. So with that in mind, we'll follow this one around and hopefully find what we're looking for. Okay. I should have got some new skills to Cielo. Never mind. Ah, right, okay. Seriously, just leave me alone. Stop attacking me every 2 seconds, please. I think that's part of the problem, because you have such a high encounter rate. It gets you in the wrong position every time, and it's just really quite frustrating. It's like you're making progress, battle. You're making progress, battle. And it just adds tedium to it. And I think because you can't get in the flow of navigating the dungeon. And again, with random battles, that's going to happen. They happen at random. That's one of the things. That's all. That's just how it goes. It's in the name. So you can't get too hung up on it. But again, it's a simple, like I say, it'd be a quality of life feature. It's not as bad as it was in Persona 2 Innocent Sin, for example, where if you don't have Estoma, even the most simple of dungeons takes forever to navigate, because you just constantly, every 2 seconds, right, in a battle, in a battle, in a battle. So let's try left, first of all. And that's taken us to that one. Where does the right-hand path take us? Back here, and we've already navigated here. Okay. Hello. Right. This is literally the final room. This is the final portal. Now what happens? We have a brand new area. Oh, excellent. Like I say, it takes a lot of like grind and repetitive movement, but you can find the path. You just got to be, as I say, as patient as you can with it. So navigating mazes is, like I say, it's part of Persona's Persona SMT's DNA. In many ways, you could argue it's the signature dish. It's just how it goes. Ah, nice one. He's charmed. Brilliant. You say it requires patience that you're not, Joe. Trust me, there's times I've lost my cool when I've been playing games like this. Revelations Persona being the classic one, for those who were there for that stream. When a certain move was done, and that looks like an actual tube to go to the next layer. So now what? What waits for us up here? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, we got rid of one of the enemies at least, so it could have been worse. That was trolling, literally lifting up the blade and holding it high as if to go, it's coming, and then slash. Seraph is a bit of a troll. And would you look at this?
Okay, you asked for it.
We have a red save point and a green healing point, which means we are about to face a boss. No doubt about it. Oh, it's Jack Frost.
Hey, so much for that quiz. I'll give you this summer drop, so get the hoe out of here. Laters.
Free loot, and then he goes away. I'm not going to argue with that. Meanwhile, there appears to be some side shoots here. So let's go and check them out. Firstly, let's restore our health and our MP. And then we will check out what's through these lotus pedals. Because I'm curious. The red door is clearly the next boss in the main game. And I want to know why those are there. But I also noticed a plant, which suggests there's also some loot. And I like loot. Nice, a Soma. That's fantastic. A tremendous power emanates from beyond the door. A tremendous power? Okay, what's going on here then? Oh! I am Nataraja, the destroyer of all. I shall ascertain if you are worthy to face Brahman. If you cannot defeat me, your world does not deserve to exist. That is Shiva. Oh shit. For anyone who remembers, I fought Shiva in Shin Megami Tensei 5. They were fucking nasty. Very, very nasty. Well, that was effective as a starter move. Ah, that lowered our defense. And that's a problem, because I don't think I have Rakakaja equipped. Right. That's a severe problem. Yeah. Are we in trouble? Joe asks. Well, considering what you've just seen, you tell me. You tell me. I get the feeling this is going to be one of those fights where it depends on... I get the feeling this is going to be one of those where it depends on the moves used. So I'm going to very quickly take advantage of stating, yes, I'm going to cheat. Last time he repelled it. So, Agidyne hit it, but the question is... Right, it's changing affinities. It's an affinity changer. So this is where it's all about just taking advantage of what you can, really. So I don't think I've got access to Dekunda, unless I've got some Dekunda gems. I've got Decarja ones, which is useful. I've got Decarja rocks, but what I don't appear to have are Dekunda ones. And Dekunda is a major use. But if I had Rakakarja, I'd be able to sort it out. But I don't have Rakakarja. Right, well, since that move's going to be useless, we'll pass turn for you for now. Try ice. That hit him. Okay, that's good. Try lightning. That hit him too. Okay, in which case, let's get 300 health back. Oh, damn it. I meant to do it for everybody. No matter, I can just do it that way. The issue is I've not got the what I've not got is the buffs. That's the problem. But I can always just reset the game and reload. So actually, bear me a second. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to quickly reload my game and just resort my party out. That's how I'll do it. So if he's going to use Ragnarok and do that, then that's going to cause some issues. As I say, I don't know if these are like optional bosses because of the fact that they were off to the side rather than being the red door. So that tells me that they're like, you know, ones that you don't essentially have to do. So if I go to set, for example, yeah, magic is what I want. What I could do with is... You're here somewhere, where are you? Aha, there we go, Rakunda, Rakakarja, that's the one. I mean, I could try using Taunt, but the problem with Taunt is it actually gives them extra power, and I don't want that. Charm is not likely to be much use in that battle, but neither will that actually, now I think about it. So that's a good point. So I could try I could put a debuff on there, but what I'm better off doing, now I think about it, I have access to Medea Arm. And then Fatal Charm. I'm going to take off as well. Now, interestingly, you should also have access to the same moves. Yes, you do. That's awesome. I mean, Innovate could be very useful, actually, as a move. Right. Let's take off Force Drain. That's going to be no use. And then Innovate to greatly decrease physical attack could be very, very good. As for you, so I don't think he's really got much in the way of healing, from what I remember. Yeah, he's literally got Deer, so that's pointless. No point equipping that. That's completely silly. Right, in which case then, for you, scrolling down again. Cure, Charm, Sleep and Panic. We've got no ailments, so it's kind of pointless. There's no point having that. Yeah, I've not really got the moves though. I mean, I've got Electric Amp, I've got Electric Drain, so instead of Electric Drain, let's put instead Electric Boost. And then there's also the HP booster as well, I'm sure of it. Yeah, life gain would be better in place of that. Do these stack? Yes, they do. Right, that's useful. I can give him loads of health. He can be our tank. Right, let's try that again. Now that I've actually got access to a buff to counteract Ragnarok, and I can also, as well as that, so it seemed that on the first turn, Fire and Ice worked. I don't know if Lightning would. So we're probably better off leaving that one alone. And the fact that we've got a flower is helpful. Got us a Soma. So let's go and try that again. Let's enter Shiva's quarters. I've already read the script, so we won't do that again. Yes, Shiva was the super boss in Shin Megami Tensei 5. Call Angel? What the hell is that? Ah, look! Dekunda and Dekaja. Right. Now we're in business. Restore HP and greatly and up the defense of the party. Nice, we've got an emergency healing move. That's awesome. We've got two, we've got that one, HP upgrade or defense up. Right, why is Call Angel the same MP cost as that? I'm guessing one does Media Arm and one's Media On. Either way, we've now got a strategy. That already is going to make a massive difference. That by itself is going to change the game. And because I can, I'm going to use Void Physical. Okay, evidently he wasn't a fan of whatever move we were using then, was he? He was not happy with it. Third Eye caused the problem. I wonder if that's because we voided something. I wonder if that's the reason. Either way, I can heal. Because one of us is Media around now, so that's good. And then, try with Ice again. Okay, great. And I'm pretty sure Zeodyne should have worked too. No! No, it doesn't. Okay. Zeodyne is not a popular one to go for. Well, since you don't really have any other attacks, pass your turn. And what I will do is use Rakakaja. Yep, see, that's countered the debuff. So that's great news. Right. Let's see if the moves have changed. Try Earth. Nope, Earth is no good. Is Anti-Dyne any good? Nope, that's not good either. That's fine, okay. Right, let's try Rakunda. Because we can. Nope, evidently that move's not going to work either. I doubt Ice is going to work 3 turns in a row. No, it is! Okay, great, nice one. That's brilliant. Right, this is where we have to be patient. And that hurt him a lot. Oh, well, Gale survived the attack but went back into human form, which is not ideal. That's fine. So Earth is no good here. Agidyne, no good either. Perfect. I can heal. I don't think... Out of curiosity, I don't think it's going to work, but let's try it. Ironically, guns do hurt him. But I get the feeling guns are going to be far less useful than transforming into a beast. Guns are going to be far less useful. And lightning cause... The end has come. He likes using Third Eye, doesn't he? Nope. That's an instant finisher. Right, Taradyne hits him. Brilliant, okay. What about Zandyne? Yes, okay, great. Because now, Madeira. Oh, now he's going for Mega Doloran, which is less effective than Third Eye. Right, that lowers defense, so I really need to sort it out this turn. Let's go with... I mean, I could use Dekunda, but let's try using Rakakaja for now to counteract it. See if it will make a difference. Or will it? I don't know. Now I think about it, probably won't make a difference. Now he's gone for third eye, and then he's gone for Ragnarok again. So he seems to like spamming that move. I don't know if it's because I've got like a party who are like resistant to his moves or whatever. But I guess there's only one way of finding out. So I get the feeling this is a super boss. Ah, that's helpful. He's just cost himself a press turn because he missed me. That's great news. I don't think any of Saros' moves are going to be useful here. And if that's the case, I'm going to take his defense down. Oh no, Agidime worked. Okay, I'm surprised by that. Can't see Bufudime working again. But it is. So that's great news. I doubt Zeodime's going to work. Yep, don't think it would. That's fine, no problem. For now then, let's be patient.
Know that destruction is the fate of all things.
Yep, he's going for third eye again. Being in the 80s is making us effective for defending that move. Yep, thought that would be repelled, and I get the feeling Pterodine's going to be the same. Yep, that's cool, that's fine, I can work with that. So with that in mind, I'm going to try Bufudine again. Yep, that works. And then let's try Zeodine. Yes. So that move's quite annoying, but that's all it is. I'm going to try Pterodine first. Nope, that's a repelled. Argidine. That's also a repel. That's okay. Might as well use Medea Arm while I've got the chance. Now, what about Zandine? That's a hit, and it's a very powerful one, which is awesome. Zeodine? Yes!
Is the time not ripe, my avatar?
Okay, he's dropped his staff, so that suggests he's in low health. And Pterodine hit him. Brilliant news. Try Bufudine firstly. Nope, that's no good. Zandine? Yes. Realistically, I'm going to need to use Medea Arm, even if lightning was going to hurt him. He's like in third eye. I get the feeling that I'm actually making this battle a little easier because my party are resistant to status effects. I think that's the only thing that's keeping us alive right now. Try Zandine again. Nope, not this time. Bufudine. No, okay. In which case, there's no point in decreasing his physical attack. And there's no point using that either, so... Oh, so that's full HP and that's medical gear. Ooh, tricky. Which one do I do? Yes, Queen. Just in time for the end of the stream where we're fighting an optional boss, I think. And it's Shiva again. States for the win. I'm admitting this, I'll admit it straight away, I have been taking advantage of states. I'm not going to pretend I'm some uber god. And even then, I don't think I've been 100% accurate. No, lightning. So, lightning is no use either, so I can pass turn and hopefully use Pterodine again. Oh, it's done! Yes! Oh, wow! 40,000 experience and 600,000 Dollars. Well, that's fantastic news. That's brilliant.
This is a perfect example that all things are formed of data.
Are we going to see an extra scene? No, we're not. Some solar data, a tremendous power can be felt. Pinaka inherited Shiva's power. What does that mean? I don't know what it means, but I'm going to quickly do a state save because I can. Oh wow, we're pretty much healed here, so that's good. Obtain the turn ring. That sounds very good. What does that do? Adds 1 turn icon. It'd give us an extra press turn. Oh yeah. The one problem with it is I've got a very, very stat heavy ring on me. And this is the issue I've got. A lot of my rings have got a lot of stats on them. See there, +4. Whereas he's got the high vital ring. Look at that, it gives him an extra 15 vitality. It's one of those where I want to equip it, but annoyingly, it would screw my stats up so badly that I can't just yet. Unless... I just had a thought. Very quickly, go back to Seraph. Seraph's ring has 2 for strength, 4 for vitality, 4 for agility, and 4 for luck. Right, give me a second. There might be a way around this. So if I go stage, see I've got some stats showing at 99. If I switch to the turn ring, so my magic, agility are down. So I need basically more magic and more agility. That's fine. In which case, there we are. That's a bit better, isn't it, people? That's one way around the problem. Brute force. That's one way around it. When in doubt, use brute force. That's one way to figure it out. Now, the thing is, there's also another flower petal over there. And I'm wondering, confirm the data of Shiva. Aksara mantra was added. What the hell is that? Aksara mantra. Let's find out. A phenomenal power can be felt. Ah! Right. And I believe that Seraph has the path open to it. It costs 2 million marker. 2 million. What do you get from this? Look at that second skill. Absorb physical. You think null is good? Absorb is even better. And third eye was that almighty move that he was using, was pretty damn powerful. So, well, it would seem, people, that we've reached a point where there is another boss waiting and the main game nearing completion. And that, ironically, having defeated Shiva, by being a bit of a scrub, let's be fair here. I wasn't exactly being 100% legit, but we beat Shiva. We got ourselves a fantastic access to a new power, and I need to seriously farm some goddamn money. So, more offline grinding is in my future. We will pick this game back up next week. Now, the next stream is going to be on Wednesday evening when I do GT4. I am going to have time that night, so I do apologise for the late switch. On Friday, we will be doing Wild Arms 2. So next Sunday, in literally a week's time, we will be coming back to Digital Devil Saga 2. Who knows? We may have more encounters on the surprise side to deal with, and we may reach the end game. Until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And I'm a scrub. I know.